Wow. I
Yes.
just love the fact that we're looking beyond. LifeWave is
Mm.
ready for the future, and we've got plenty of things that are to come to help everybody win and succeed. Let's talk a little bit about X39.
Mm.
This is your baby. Tell us a
Yep.
little bit how this came to fruition, real quick, if you don't mind. Just somebody that's brand new here, and how you came up with this incredible technology and how it works.
So X39, so the original LifeWave technology came back in the late 1990s. And at the time, I had a company in the North Georgia area. And we were developing, my team, new power generation technologies for the US Navy. And we were doing that through a number of government contractors like General Dynamics Electric Boat. And I had invented this new way of making oxygen on subs that was thought to be impossible. So a fellow there that ran Black Project said, "Hey, we're coming out with this mini sub for Navy SEALs, and I want you to take a look at it and see what kind of contribution you can make." And so the SEALs were going to be going on these missions that were 30, 60 hours long. And I thought, they're going to use amphetamines, caffeine to stay awake. Maybe we could come up with a technology that could keep them awake, give them energy without having to use these drugs. And that was the original impetus behind creating the energy enhancer patches. So over the years, we did research. I investigated other applications for the technology. And back in the late 2000s, I thought, well, the future of medicine is going to be stem cells. So let's take a look and see if we can create some new technology in the field of activating stem cells without having to inject them into the body. So I came up with this concept, and I went to Dr. Tim O'Brien at the National University of Ireland. This is in the next town over from where we have our office in Ireland. So I met with Dr. O'Brien, who's a very prominent stem cell scientist, wonderful man. And the main problem that he was dealing with as a medical doctor was having to tell a patient that he had to amputate their foot or leg because of diabetic neuropathy and diabetic lesions. So I thought, okay, this could be a good thing to research. So we started getting these MSC stem cells and exposing them to different types of electromagnetic energy with devices that I invented. And we found that we could activate those stem cells with energy and, of course, eventually with light. And this was really revolutionary because it meant that you don't have to go for a $5,000 injection of stem cells that may be dangerous and may not work. You could just apply a patch to the body, stimulate the skin with light, elevate copper peptide, and the copper peptide is going to improve the health and the vitality of the stem cells. We've demonstrated that our patches elevate copper peptide now through about 8 clinical studies. So this is potentially life-changing for people as a daily method for helping to reset about 1/3 of the genes in the body to a more youthful state and keep their copper peptide levels elevated, which supports the health and vitality of the stem cells.